Well, we took in Omaha Fashion Week. We were at the grand finale on Saturday night, and the collections weren't all that people were talking about.
A lot of buzz surrounding the fashion design program at Metropolitan Community College. It's brand new, beginning on Tuesday.
And Nanci Stephenson is the program coordinator and the lead instructor and all that stuff for the fashion design program.
Right,
Good to see you. Thanks for stopping
Nanci.
by. And we were at the
Welcome.
grand finale at Fashion Week, and there was a little bit of buzz about this program.
Yes.
Why you decided to get this. Talk about why you decided to get this started.
Well, we've been working on this for about 2 years, and Nick and Brooke Hudson, who are the owners and directors of Omaha Fashion Week, actually came to us a couple years ago and said, would you consider? And through the years, we've actually had students come to us and say, do you have a fashion design program? We had to tell them no, but now we can say yes.
Say yes.
And we are launching that this fall. Next week, as a matter of fact.
So exciting. And some people, I mean, we're kind of connected to it, so we get it, you get it. Some people might wonder if Omaha has a need for this kind of program.
Yes.
To that, you say what?
Well, I would say, you know, maybe 10, 15 years ago, not so much. But because of Omaha Fashion Week, which has been going on now for about 9 years, that arena of design has just grown tremendously.
Nanci, I compare it to food, I compare it to music, and some of those other things that we've seen surge in Omaha.
Right, right.
Fashion is doing the same thing right now.
Yeah, and you
Right.
talk about the need. Well, the Hudsons came to you,
Yes.
and you also had students coming to you asking
Yes,
for the program. So you
yes.
definitely know the need is there. But what type of programming are you going to offer these students through these courses?
Well, the beauty of this program is that we're drawing from other areas within the college. So while we have about 7 new fashion design that are strictly the FASH, FASH, we're pulling from art, we're pulling from photography, and from business, particularly the entrepreneurial type of courses.
That is huge.
Because that's what it is, and that really is what Omaha Fashion Week and the designers that participate and come out of that are very much into.
Where will you teach the courses?
This is at our arts campus, as we like to call it, and that's Elkhorn. So that's where our arts, interior design, photography, graphic design, fashion design, all of those programs are located.
Is there anything else like this in the region in terms of a program that you guys are putting on?
Not as far as community colleges. Now, UNL does have a fashion design program, but as far as community colleges, we're the first. So we're really excited about it, and we're trying to get the word out, obviously.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know about it yet.
But even though it's happening and starting next week, can
Yes.
students still get in?
Oh, certainly.
Right.
Yes, certainly.
You didn't have to enroll months ago to
No,
take
no,
part.
no. No, registration is going on right now.
Yeah. We were looking at some images just a bit ago, and in one of these, I do see you working with students. When it
Yes.
comes to fashion design, what excites you most about the potential here?
Well, I think, again, I have to always revert back to Omaha Fashion Week because that is an opportunity they have right here in Omaha to show their wares. But there's so much involved in fashion. Now, one thing I want to say, it's not a learn how to sew program.
Right.
So if you really need to come with those skills or be learning them along the way. This has to do with the basics, fashion design principles, history of fashion, which I'm really excited to teach because I love that historic part. Fashion illustration. We have what we call wearable art, which will be run through our Fab Lab on the Fort Omaha campus, where they can make a prototype in plastic of a piece of jewelry or whatever comes to mind. So those are some of the courses that are involved. And then, as I mentioned, being supported by the other areas as well, the arts and photography.
I'm
and all
thinking
that.
about the piece from Grant Reed that's hanging on our set here behind us. I don't know if you know Grant, Metropolitan Community
Yes,
College.
I know
he works there.
Grant.
I know. He's an experimentalist, but we say fashion is a big part of what he does. Photography is a big part of what he does. The art that's hanging here,
Well,
this is all the same thing.
Let me tell you about
Yeah,
Grant.
okay.
He's one of our adjuncts teaching fashion design.
Yeah.
He's from Scotland.
Yes.
And here teaching. But that's why I wanted to bring that up, because you were talking about all of these other things that tie back to fashion. I think he embodies that as a modern artist.
Well, this is, if I can tell you a quick story.
Mm-hmm.
When we were putting this still together and it was not known yet, he called me last winter and said, I'm interested in teaching. And he said his majors were in fashion and interior design. So I also am the program coordinator and lead instructor for interior design. So we can use in both areas. But he said, I said, well, what's your background? He said, I have a master's degree in fashion from Milan, Italy. I said, come on in. I want to talk to you.
I
get
can't
this
tell you
going.
everything yet, but
No,
here's where we're
right.
heading.
And
But to be
so-
clear, this is a 2-year program at MCC. Is it a 2-year program?
2-year program.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then to get registered, if there's still students out there that want to take part of some of these courses, what's the best way to get involved and get enrolled?
I would go online. They simply can go online. They can call Student Services. I would advise that too if they want to set up an appointment with Student Service Advisor to make sure they're on the right track. So there's several different ways.
I've been telling everybody who will listen, who say, well, my kid is out of high school and they don't know what to do, but they're kind of thinking design, but they want to stay in Omaha. This is it.
Yeah,
So great that
it's
it's
great.
finally here, Nancy. Thank you for being here.
Well,
Good to
thank
see
you for
Nancy.
having me.
Yeah, good luck with the
It's our
program. Starts
pleasure.
next week, right?
It
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
Does
Can't wait to
indeed.
see what the students do.
Okay.
Guess of
Thank
the
you.
Morning Blend starts